going on, good people? This is your man, Gavin, the Boss Man Stevenson, one half of Late Night at the Table. And yes, I do have my lovely, lovely host with me, the lovely Lady J. Everybody give it up for the lovely Lady J.
Hello, everybody.
I'm being a little extra today, people.
Yes, you are.
So, I think what we got going on today is going to be a great topic. We are going to talk about, we always talk about relationships. Something to do with it, something to do about it. But we're also going to talk about one thing that we rarely talk about. And that's the breakup part of this relationship thing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people...
Shit don't last forever.
It does not last forever, people. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lady J, since you were the great person that came up with this one.
Well, actually, it was a suggestion I was given.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody suggested that we do a conversation on breaking up.
Okay.
And they asked me to do it more on a personal level.
All right.
Like, why didn't my last situation work out? And why me and the other party decided to stop things or end things. But I decided to make it more generalized.
I appreciate that.
Yes. Don't necessarily want everybody in my business. So
I appreciate that one.
Yeah. I thought that it'll be good to talk about breakups because in this time of my life, I'm learning that some shit you just gotta let go. Some shit you just can't entertain anymore. Hey, what's up, Sharon? Hey, sweetie. Some things you have to be brave enough to walk away.
That is hard to do.
It
sometimes.
is. It's very hard to walk away. And I think clarity is an issue too. So when it comes to breakups, it has to be a clarity because nowadays we have things that are breakups and we have breaks in the relationship. So it just depends on
what you got going on.
So we're gonna talk about both.
Okay.
So let's first talk about the definition of breaking up. When you break up, it has become a termination of the relationship, meaning that it's done, finito, no need to come back. I'm a firm believer that closure is not necessary. Once you say you don't want me, I am out the door. I don't need clarification of why you don't want me and all that other bullshit. Once it's done, it's done.
We're done.
So breakups are termination of the relationship. The relationship is over.
We are done. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, people.
Now, if you decide that you want to have a break in the relationship, a break in the relationship is basically like putting a pause on your relationship.
A hall pass.
That's not what that means. See, that is the problem. See, that's exactly why I decided to have this conversation because breaks in relationships do not mean hall passes.
Right. I was just bullshitting people. Don't let me get you in trouble.
Please don't listen to him.
Don't let me get you in trouble because,
Yeah, breaks in relationships come with ground rules. Breaks in relationships come with conversation. So there are rules to having a break in your relationship. Now, once you decided that we broke up, well, bitch, it's all fell in game. I mean,
once we are done, we are done. I'm sorry, people.
Right, it's a wrap. But if you decide that you're going to put a pause in your relationship, there are things that come with it. So we talked earlier today, and you said that you had some ways or reasons why people break up in the first place.
I had 10 reasons why. Now, these 10 reasons were actually brought up by Google.
Okay.
And let me bring them back up for you. Because they're crazy. And I believe they're good reasons, but at the same time, they're old ones too. And they're so I'll put this one. The first one is I'm gonna jump around a little bit because
of course
there's some. So I feel that number one reason why a lot of people break up is a toxic situation. Stating as is that you got a person that you deal with in life, and both of y'all cannot really stand each other, but both of y'all can't really be away from each other at the same time. I've had that.
Okay, that could be described as toxic, yes.
That you go out above and beyond to make your other significant other miserable all the time because you're not happy with
that's
things.
just stupid.
Well, you know what? We say that, but that is one of
that's mental issues.
Right. Controlling is one.
Right.
A lot of people don't like to be controlled. I'm that type of person. I don't like for you to tell me what I'm going to do.
Well, I'm the total opposite. Tell me what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me.
Trust me. I know you like to be told.
Tell me what to do.
Look, this is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Lying, which is always, I've always told you guys in a relationship, if you give that female the opportunity to choose you or to deal with you in any type of situation, you can't be, hey.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. Like, don't take away my options. It's
Right.
no need to lie to me.
Right. This is a good one. Giving up.
Well, by the time you get ready to give up, you have been through hell and back. So at that time, you pretty much like, fuck it.
Right.
I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm tired. I don't have shit else to give you. It's over. It's a wrap. I'm done.
And it's so bad because when you go to that situation, you guys honestly give up on each other. Things get real nasty real quick.
Of course. Because that when you've given up, the love is lost. The respect is gone. The ability to empathize or sympathize with that person is gone. You just have nothing left for that person once it's gone. So, yeah, I can see that. Now, I can say this. I don't know if this is on the list, but finances is one of the reasons why.
Well, right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because finances is on the list, but they got it as stealing from your significant other. Have you been through that, Lady J?
I have. Wow. I have. But stealing is a rarity in a marriage or a relationship.
Can you really be stealing if you're married?
Yes.
Because everything is each other's,
no,
right?
It's not.
Okay, I'm asking.
So this is how I feel. If my purse sitting on the couch.
Okay. Now, yes, that's stealing.
That's stealing.
Now,
if we have a joint account.
Right.
Here you got a joint account. And you spend some money that wasn't necessarily set aside for you to be spending on a $300 box of cigars, then that's not necessarily stealing.
Woo, you got me.
But you didn't talk about the finances. Because that could have been for the car to get fixed next week. So, yeah, that's not necessarily stealing, but finances. And when I say finances, I mean there are situations where one party may not be contributing at all. And with that being a situation, that can be hard to deal with. If you're struggling and, like with me, we talk about, the man and the woman's roles or whatever all the time, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I'm not working and my significant other, spouse or whatever is working and they're paying all the bills, whatever, blah, 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 and I see my significant other struggling or having a hard time with finances, I would have a problem with sitting on my ass and not being able to contribute. So
as I feel every woman should.
Right. So I mean, any person, because I've been in that situation and it's been backwards. I've worked 2 and 3 jobs while my significant other sat home and made dents in the couch. So I'm just saying. So at the end of the day,
brand new sofa.
At the end of the day, just watching your significant other struggle with finances when they don't have to do it all alone. Now, of course, like if you got little kids, you might be saving on daycare, shit like that. But if that's not the case, since I don't give a damn if you, doing Uber Eats or Instacart, when he come home, you know what I'm saying? Like something.
Look, y'all don't know, boy. When the pandemic was on, boy, your boy made a.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I made a grip. Didn't I, Lady J? Mm-hmm. I killed that then. What?
Yeah. I mean, watching your significant other struggle, I don't know. I feel like your partner will eventually lose respect for you by watching.
Here's one for you.
Dumb shit.
I think here's one for you. Being unsupportive.
Now, you know what's crazy? I hear that a lot.
Being unsupportive, that you had a dream, you know this dream, you're going to follow it to the end of the earth.
I hear that a lot, and I hear it a lot from men. I have talked to a lot of guys who have been in relationships with women who have had goals and dreams of doing everything, and women be like, you know, oh, that's stupid, or that's dumb, or don't support this and don't support that. But like if she say I want to go to school, he all game for
it. He gonna pay for
shit.
He
gonna pay for shit.
He gonna get you your first. But what they call it, the smart. What they call it with the nurses wear.
Like the uniform.
Yeah, he gonna buy you the first one.
You know, so but then you'll have a woman who, you know, your man say, well, babe, I have a dream of owning my own business. Well, we ain't got time to be having no dreams. You know, I don't pay the bills, all that kind of shit. Instead of you saying, well, baby, what you need from me in order to get your dream. What you need from me. Off the ground, you know.
Most important thing. That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? I hated to say, but, you know, that's a fact that I've seen a lot more in women than I have in men. Because a man will sit there and support you with some bullshit. Yep. If you want to sit there and start a fucking candle thing, he's going to be the first one to go buy you everything you need. Come on, let me go get what you need, baby. He ain't going to say nothing else. It's what we need to start this. You know what I mean?
And 9 times out of 10, I watched a TikTok the other day, and it was talking about if your man comes to you and say that he wants to start a business and he go to work every day, while you sitting at home, research that business for him. If he says, you know, babe, I want to start a catering company, you know, he cook good or whatever, while he at work, maybe being a cook from 8 to 5, be home getting numbers and figures and writing out some shit for him to make sure that business plan started.
This shit is easy.
Right. So that even if you don't know how to start the business, but you gather the information for him to take and go, that's somewhat of support. If your man say, babe, I want to do a t-shirt business, find out how he could get these t-shirts on wholesale. Find out how much it costs to get a press. You know, get the stuff and lined up for that dream.
That shit is simple, people. That's the easy shit. People don't understand. That's the easy shit. That's the stuff that when you have somebody that you care about, you want them to see them grow. You want to see them being better than what they were before you guys got together.
Now, see, I have a problem too. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead.
I'm a dream supporter. I'm quick to somebody come to me and say they got an idea or a business. I'm quick. Okay, what's this? Or bro, what we need to do is get this off the ground. I'm quick for that. But because I have been in situations where people have come to me with their ideas and their businesses, and then it's like they saying, here, this is my dream. This is my business. You do it. I have a hard time saying
no.
No, I have a hard time at this point. I have a hard time supporting.
Right.
I have a hard time supporting because I've been in situations where, you know, I can't work your dream harder than you work your dream. You know.
So people look for that.
Right. And that's not cool. You know, I can't have nobody work pretty abused or errors behavior harder than me. You know, I can't do that. I would feel some type of way if you know more about my shit than I do. So what's another one?
I got something over here. Jeff said they want you to pay their bills, all bills, fix shit around the house, and have good dick and look like Jeff, you're an idiot. And
you know what? But we do. We want that the same way you want it.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay, but the same way you want it.
Be a supermodel. Meanwhile, the bitch look at you hypocritical with no job, no ambition, and no.
Put your glasses.
I hate you, Jeff. He worked for me.
He's my friend on paper.
Yeah, you see, I hate you, Jeff. You know I can't read without my glasses. But yes, you're right.
But this is also how.
But it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. And 2, then Jeff should start picking better women.
Ha!
Stop meeting women in low life places where those are the type of women that you're gravitating to, and you're the ones you do. But see, just like we used to have this conversation in dreams all the time back in the day. that it's men out here who look for women that they can take care of, give the bare minimum to, and to make their motherfucking day.
Because it's women.
Because they ain't even had the bare minimum before.
They've never had anything before.
Right.
Which is always a bad situation. I don't care what nobody says. If you're dealing with a female that ain't never really had nothing, or that, let me say this too, that has had something and used to one thing,
yeah,
you gotta watch out. I'm telling you, because sometimes you won't get what you're gonna get more. You can get more than what you're looking for. Lady J, come on now. Work with me here, baby. Work with me here.
I'm just saying, it's like I say this all the time. And it goes both ways. Because I just like with women, we get dog ass niggas and be wondering why we get these niggas that dog us out, don't want to do shit or whatever. I am realizing, that's like with me. It's not even what I'm used to. With me, I realize that I am a nurturer and a healer.
Correct.
So I attract broken people.
Right.
I attract people who need to be healed. I attract people who need to be comforted and loved. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that about myself. Now, my problem comes in where I'm giving all the, the nurturing and the love, and I'm exhausted, and I have nothing else to give. Who's pouring into me?
Right.
Right. So when you find a female who ain't got shit, and you giving
her
your $40 look like $1 million to her.
What? I got this hot 40 for you, baby.
Oh, girl, I'll pay your T-Mobile bill.
What?
That's $60 look amazing for her. She never had
T-Mobile,
to pay her
baby.
T-Mobile bill.
Baby, you got Metro. I got the next one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that look like heaven to her.
Man.
But to somebody else,
somebody that got an AT&T bill, holla at your boy.
$320. That's not. Your 75 is appreciated.
It's appreciated,
but it doesn't move a mountain. I'm just saying.
Listen, my bill is in the four, peoples. My bill is in the four. So I got another one here from Travis says because they want a young woman to play house and give them babies. I don't know, Travis, you are almost the same age as me. If you are looking for a baby right now, I'm going to smack you in your mouth.
My son told me today he want a little sister.
Your son is crazy as hell. Look.
I said, James, your mama can't bring home no
little
sister.
You ain't have to say that.
I can't do that no more.
You ain't got to say that. Look, boy, you crazy.
We going to have to borrow somebody for a girl.
Look,
I can't do it.
You can't even talk me into a baby right now.
Yeah, you couldn't talk me in.
If you sit here and say, Gavin, I want to have a baby, I'd be like, you carried to the wrong way.
I tell people all the time, you better come with your children because I ain't got none.
All right, Travis, that's what I'm talking about. You better shoot them blanks.
Yeah.
Look, when you are at the age that we're at now, it's time. We are getting these kids out, and it's time for us to start enjoying ourselves because we had these kids young.
Tria said the other day, was we all fucking wrong in 2000?
Yes.
Everybody's children was graduating this weekend.
Let me tell y'all something. I got 3 more. Woo! I don't know what the hell I was thinking about my motherfucking 30s.
Yeah. I got one more.
What was that? Lady J, what was I thinking? Well, I wasn't even thinking.
Mm-mm.
Walking around the house. And I said that to her one day, too. I said, yeah, you got me on, girl. Walking around the house with your little nightgown.
She said she knew what the assignment
was. She knew
it was. And she said she wasn't going to get none of nobody. She going to get them babies.
Right.
Yeah.
She knew exactly what time it was when she walked around the house in front of me.
She was going to get them babies out you.
I said, you was a dirty motherfucker.
She didn't want shit else. Give me them babies. Yep.
But.
So give me another. What's another reason why?
Oh, let me go back to it. Because I got comments coming in. I got.
You got a multitask.
Today, I'm working today. Working today.
You're supposed to be the boss. You're supposed to be
the boss is doing it. Okay. I got one for you. I like this one too. But it says bad behavior. Maybe when you're young, when you were cool, bad behavior was a thing that you did. Those with families and old behavior, like drinking, smoking, chewing tobacco. I don't think those are bad habits.
But okay, so now younger women are very attracted to bad boys. They say that all the time, that women are attracted to bad boys, right? I'm guilty of that. I say all the time, I am attracted to men who I feel like if we walk into a building, you gonna air this bitch out. Like that's how I feel. That's what I like. I don't like soft men. At certain times, like if we're being personal and intimate, yes, I want you to be vulnerable and things of that nature. But I want a man who I feel like will knock dust off a cow. That's what I like. Okay, so bad behavior to me is not smoking, it's not drinking, because I do that. That's just shit.
But you know what? That's the shit they said. But look, I'm gonna tell you this. I know a fact that women love bad boys. Women love thugs, all the other shit.
I don't know about thugs.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They can say
bad boys and thugs are different.
We know that.
Right. At 40.
Right. But we didn't know that back in the day. Let me tell you something. When you are at the age that we are at, nobody trying to deal with that bullshit. I am not trying to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning because I kind of gonna bail your motherfucking ass out of jail.
But you know what?
Have you been through that, Lady J?
No.
Good.
I won't bail nobody out at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you wasn't gonna get out to the next day, no what's gonna get no. Hey, you ain't gonna get out.
You know, first appeal don't hit until
don't hit to the next day. So I'm getting up.
First appeal don't hit till 7.
Yeah. But I think bad behavior is in the guidelines of cheating, lying, being deceitful, which is another form of saying lying.
Right.
Being narcissistic, which I try not to use that word very often, but it's real.
It's real.
It's real. Being narcissistic, being abusive.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't put our hands on people.
We don't put our hands on people.
If you got to put your hands on her, it's time for you to get out of that relationship. Right. And the reason I say that every time, and I say the same thing every time, because that means she don't care about you
or her safety. Mm-hmm. Bad behavior could also be just not willing to do anything, not willing to help, contribute, work.
It's crazy. Nowadays, let me tell you something. I'm going to be real with you. Nowadays, how things are going up in prices, people, 2 people need to work at this household thing. Now, if you got it going on by yourself, that's great. But right now, let me just say this way. And what I mean by 2 people need to work on this household thing, even if you're collecting child support or collecting assistance or anything, 2 people need to help on because shit's going up in the world. I mean, when gas was listen, when people ask me how much was gas when I was in high school, and I tell them it was 89 cents, they look at me like I was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
But also, too, like, even when you say work in the household, okay, so this is how I feel. If I was in a relationship, my man was well off, made great money. We 6-7 figures, we making great money. Right. Even if I didn't go to anybody's job every day, your 6 figures gonna invest into my 6 figures.
But Lady J, I don't know why you do this all the time. You always do this. Your mindset is a lot different than the motherfuckers that you portray. I tell you this all the time. Yes, you do that.
Right, but see, I can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to speak for anybody else.
Because me, I'm the same way. I'm not going to sit here and let you work your ass off while I ain't got nothing going on. I'm sorry. First of all, to be in the business I've been in as long as I have been in, you have to have a hustler's mentality. And I feel like in life, you have to have a hustler's mentality all the time. And I say that because when you are sitting here and you're working, look, when I wake up in the morning, I sit up in the bed, I shit you not, Lady J, I say, okay, what can I do to make some extra money? What do I need to do to get to the next level? What do I need to do to make what I'm already working on great? Do I need to go buy something this? Do I need to invest my money in that? I do that every time, every morning.
Okay.
And the reason I do that, and I do that more now than anything, because I know that in life, time moves so quickly.
Right. And because time moves so quickly, I do not want to be in a space where all of my energy is put out about making money.
I'm not, but you know
right.
what I mean.
I get what I get what you're saying.
To better myself.
Right. Even in bettering yourself, I feel like it comes to some point you have to be able to enjoy life as well. I feel like working on your inner self and working on who you are as a person is just as important than working on the finances and the money. Yes, money is needed to make the world go round. We need it in order for us to live and do certain things. Yes. Mm-hmm. But you being a hustler in a relationship and you being a hustler in a marriage, and yet you're so distant and disconnected from the emotional side of you that all you can focus on is money, 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 getting money, making moves, da 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 da. Mm-hmm. It sucks.
Okay.
You know, I don't think I would want to be with somebody who that's all they ever think about. Mm. Because at some point in your day, motherfucker, I need you to think of me.
Nobody said they weren't thinking about
No, but I'm just saying, if you're money motivated, even thinking about me, you're thinking about what can money do for me. But I might not need your money at the moment. I might just need your time. I might need your comfort. I might need a hug. You know, like shit. We all suffer from some type of depression, anxiety, all that other dumb shit. Something. So I just might need the comfort of you being my man versus the fact that you were out here spending money on me. Money don't fix everything.
I used to think that it did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get in trouble when I go buy something. Mm-mm. Then she told me that it's nice and all, but I'm still mad. You know what I mean?
Right.
We still got to deal with this situation.
Right.
I didn't see it that way. You know, being that macho man that I was always tunnel vision. So it was like, okay, let me go ahead and fix this situation. For she won't be sitting complaining on me because I'm tired of fucking complaining all the time. Not realizing that every time I did that, I lost her a little bit more. Every time I lost her a little bit.
Because I tell people, I tell y'all all the time, women are mental. If you can't take care of my mental, people ask me like right now what I'm looking for, what I've been looking for. I want somebody who can take care of my mental, who can take care of my emotions. Not, I got enough Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton boxes in my closet.
Right.
You adding to them may be great, but if you adding to them and I don't trust you, you're adding to them and you're not loving me correctly. Mm-hmm. If you're adding to them and we're just having sex, not making love, that does nothing for me. Because while you buying all this shit, it's a man over here who making half of what you making over here, rubbing my feet, rubbing my back, giving me the fucking experience of a lifetime. And I'm not worried about $1.
Right. As you should not. You need to check out the Go to the Facebook. Go to the Facebook.
I don't have Facebook on this one.
You should see it. It's awesome right now.
Well, why aren't you reading it? You need to put it over here so I can read it. You want me to read it?
No, I'll give you this one.
Okay.
Nobody's on this. I'll give you this one. Because you know I can't see it from there.
But yeah, those things are absolutely important. Those are the things that are needed. Oh Lord, Jesus. You like me too, but if it ain't saving to the advice, I don't know what do it.
You know what I mean? It's like,
but yeah, it comes a time where we have to. Let me see. I might be on here. It comes a time where we have to get a little bit better within ourselves and giving more. Now you're supposed to be reading stuff. You can't be reading to yourself.
Yes, I have my glasses. They're out the truck.
You don't never want to have your glasses.
I will never have them on me. I swear every time. Travis said she said it. She said it. What I needed. God damn it. You motherfucker.
Well, okay, so that means that Gavin will no longer be in charge of the Facebook comments. It'll be me now.
Yeah. Do you have it? Can you
I'm
get
trying
into
to
it?
get in. I'm trying to remember my goddamn password too, sir.
Hold on, y'all.
I don't.
Hold on.
I don't do my Facebook on this iPad because I have children that use my iPad.
Right. Very wrong.
Yeah, and they don't need to be all up in my business.
Y'all in your inbox.
Mm-mm.
Who this man, mama? Who this?
I don't need that.
Let me see. I'm gonna get to you guys because I want you guys to. Her eyes are just better than mine.
I mean, I need to download Facebook on here.
Oh boy. Hold on. You know what I can do? Because I don't want to lose you guys. Since. You don't have it on there?
Mm-mm.
See, this, I don't know if you can see it like that. No, because look how it's mixed into the.
My eyes ain't as bad. I just gotta bring it closer to me.
Yeah. See, now you lost it. Oh,
there we go. All right. Who is this? Jeff. Travis said she said it. What I need at the time, and the man's job is to find happy medium. Yet with the woman, it changes by the minute, by the move, and even if she hungry or horny, yet can we read minds? They want us to, and all the above. While they offer not. Again, Travis, that's the type of women that you're picking. Those are the type of women that you're dealing with. You can't. You're absolutely right. You can't read our minds. And if you're dealing with a woman who does not know how to communicate, then you're dealing with a little girl. Because most women know how to talk and communicate. If I want to have sex, nigga, what's up? What we doing? The kids sleep? What we doing?
The kids are in the bed.
Or if they out here watching TV, what we doing? Let's go. That's never been a problem for me. If you're dealing with somebody who, doesn't know how to talk, then you have to say, hey, sis, I need you to open your mouth and talk. Right. Jeff says, Galaxy, you better go buy you some little reader glasses up the street. Jeff also said, okay, I'm just using the default front. Let me go bigger. That's all ages in this generation. You're absolutely right. Women our ages who do not know how to communicate have been driven and have been, what's the word I'm looking for? Programmed.
Okay.
To not know how to communicate. They've never had to. They're dealing with men who don't communicate, so they ain't got to say shit. Now, I'm a prime example. I've been very opinionated since I've been a little girl. I got in trouble for always running my mouth. Okay? Mm-hmm. But then I dealt with somebody who was unemotional. So now at 40, I've become less emotional and less communicative than what I was before. I be to the point like I don't know when to say. I don't know if I should say. Mm-hmm. I get scared to say. But then I also have realized at 40 years old, sometimes we gotta shut the fuck up. You can't hear your partner if you run your mouth.
That's a fact.
And that goes either way. I don't want to be the person in my relationship that's always running their mouth and talking, and I'm unable to receive or do anything because, like, I hate to hear women go, just blah, 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 blah. I'm like, say, shut the fuck up. Let
them speak.
Let them speak. Let them talk.
Let them say something. Let them say something that you're going to miss out what he's trying to say because you don't talk to them.
You keep hollering about you don't know what the fuck he want. He trying to tell you.
And every time you blah, 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 blah. No.
Yeah. And a lot of times, let's be honest, man, y'all don't be knowing what y'all want.
Hell no.
So that's another way that we break up. It's because we don't know.
See how it says on the bottom?
Gavin, can tell you by background in 13 psych classes to that my house is paid for. Even if you give all, they find another reason. I'm talking in general, and you just said it again. They never shut the fuck up. They mind still talking shit. Again, you're dealing with those type of women. Yeah. You're not dealing with grown ass women.
I know you personally, brother. And you know what I mean? And I've been around some of the women that you dealt with. You know, some good, some bad. You know what I mean? But we always catch. It's amazing how we catch the bad ones and we want to hold on to those. Like we'll sit in a fucked up relationship because of one thing. It could be great sex. She's a great provider. Whatever the case may be, we'll sit in that bullshit and don't realize that this is what is dragging us down. This is what's killing us emotionally, physically, because it's always something. You know, when you can't, listen, if you can't make somebody happy,
move the fuck on.
Move on, because you're not going to make them happy.
Right. God King's Queen said, just like women don't know, you're absolutely right, because if you don't know yourself, you're not going to know what you need. He also said, I think both of us are learning on the job. You're absolutely right. God King's Queen said, what's up, Gavin?
It's good to be back.
So I also feel like how can I say this? If you're dealing with somebody who isn't motivating to you, get the fuck on.
Oh my God.
Please get the fuck on. Because again, they will drag you down.
Oh my God.
If you got a woman who does not inspire you to get up every morning and be the best version of you,
oh my God,
do not be with them. And if you decide to settle and deal with it, then that's what you're doing.
That's your fault. You can't blame that on nobody but yourself. I'm telling you, man, if that's happening, run.
Travers said, I'll deal with bankers. I date outside and inside. I know what I attract. I stay for hope. They have to make themselves happy. Right. Happiness, first of all, happiness is temporary. Yes. That's number one. Number two, if you decide to stay with somebody and they haven't found the happiness within themselves, you will constantly be looked at as the person that's going to continue to try to make them happy. So no, that's not your job to make anybody happy. Your job is to add to their happiness that they've already created for themselves. Now, bankers, I've been in finances for almost 20 years. So, I mean, making money has never been an issue for me. But that doesn't mean that I don't need to be motivated every day. I don't need to feel like I want to get up and make the next move every day. If I'm suffering or having issues within my relationship, you know how hard it is to move in that?
Yep.
You won't make no money in a spot where you feel like you're being constantly held hostage or in bondage. You can't make the moves to better yourself. I told somebody the other day that, you know, it's nothing wrong with who you are as a person at the moment, but you also should be striving to better yourself on an everyday basis. If you got somebody who doesn't strive you to do that, then that's not the person for you. And I understand a lot of us have never experienced that.
Have never.
Right. And then when you actually do experience somebody who is willing to motivate you to be better, and they don't have to do nothing but say, babe, I got you. Or babe, like, what you need from me. Mm-hmm. You know, okay, babe, whatever. Take whatever time you need to do whatever you got to do.
A lot of times people, it'd be the small things.
Yeah. If you got somebody who just supports your everyday struggle, that means a lot.
Just the small things. Sometimes you don't even need, like, you know, you need somebody to support you, but you also don't need nobody that's a yes man.
Right.
You do not need a yes man.
Because I'm call you out in your shit.
Right. Every time, okay, yeah, that's right. No, it's not right. Mm-hmm. If you think that you're not happy, like I said, if you're not happy in the situation that you're in, and you know you can look at it and see that it's not going to get any better, well, guess what, people?
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
It's time to go. And I say at this point, I mean, Travis, you made the statement when you said you stay for hope. I stay for hope. What are you hoping? Hope is something that is just like faith. If it ain't got no action, it's dead. It ain't working. So if you with somebody who you're hoping that things are going to get better, but you don't see no progress in their movement, you don't see no progress in how they treat you, how they talk to you, how they deal with you, let them go. Sometimes people don't miss shit until it's gone. They don't understand that it was something that they needed until they no longer have it.
I was that person, people.
Yeah, you can't be in a situation where it's not a give and take. And at this age we're at right now, our motherfucking days are numbered.
Right. You can't be sitting here playing these games with these.
Yeah.
Especially if you get these young tenderonis out here. You can't be out here playing these games with these young tenderonis because
That's like having multiple children.
Oh my God.
Who you don't want to date your fucking child?
It's so stressful.
You don't want that.
When you out here chasing these young girls, first of all, they got more stamina than you do. They out here running.
Yeah, y'all gotta realize you older men.
You older now, guys. And I'm not saying that you can't get your young tenderoni. I'm just saying, get your young tenderoni that's more your age bracket. Because them young tenderonis, boy, get you something in the 30s.
Travis said, Gavin, I keep a pile of unfolded laundry on my couch, and she walks in and starts folding out instead of thinking about a relationship. I'm not fold, but it shows character.
Right. It's like
that's something so simple.
It's like, remember on the Bronx Tale when he said the door lock thing?
Right.
When you let her in, and then she turns around and unlocks the door for you?
Right.
That means she's a keeper.
Right. But you know what? I've been to people's house and, okay, so
you fold
sounds like someone's talking from experience. I'm just being real.
Would you fold people laundry?
I would. Okay, so I've been to somebody's house before, right? And because clutter bothers me, and I've wanted to just like start cleaning up. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I be feeling like I would overstep my boundaries on certain things with guys. Like I would overstep my boundaries if I walk into your house and be like, you want me to help you with this? Or you want me to do this for you? Like, I feel like, that's even like, okay, so we're talking about like, even why emotions are supporting. I've dealt with guys that have been emotionally going through stuff, and I don't know how to comfort it or deal with it, because I feel like if I put too much in it, I might be overstepping my boundaries. Like, am I doing too much? Because you can give so much, and that motherfucker be like, "Oh, I ain't asking you to do all that," you know.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
He said, "You are correct. That's why I stayed in the past. I walked away." He said from Kelly, because there was no advancement. Okay, that's a great thing for you. I'm gonna enjoy my time. The final dream is endless. Cash and ass. Cash and ass does not make the world go round, sir. I have a cleaning lady. The laundry is a setup. Character is character. You're absolutely right. God Kings Queens, I am speaking from experience. I am. Everything I talk about is from experience. But yeah, character is character. And you would know, even if a person don't say, okay, I'm going to go over here and I go to your house and I'll fold these clothes, she might say, babe, we go out there and you're going to take care of this towel for you?
Woo! Talk to me nice.
She might say, don't worry about the food tonight. I got you.
Woo! Talk to me nice.
We're going out there. Man, don't worry about it. Drinks on me.
Drinks on boy. Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do that for people, and people look at me like, are you serious? Drinks on me. It's good. It's cool. I got it this time. Now don't make it a fucking habit while I'm always. Shut up. Don't make it a habit while I'm always the one paying, because that for me that's not gonna fly at all.
I'm not that type of. Listen, I don't like people paying for me nowhere.
Now I have a hard time because that was something that I wasn't used to. That was something that was hard for me to accept. A person constantly, never had to worry about Sunday fun day. You know what I'm saying? Like that was something that I wasn't used to, but it has set a standard, because that if you can't do that, then we can't. Okay. Travis said, I'm not telling her. Hold on. He said, I'm not telling her, and a woman never has to worry about being fed.
Travis, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm not telling her, and a woman
Travis,
never has to.
You gotta stop smoking You gotta stop smoking on the goddamn weed, Travis.
Maybe he's saying he's not gonna be the one to tell her anything, and going out, she'll never have to worry about being fed because he got that. Maybe that's what he meant.
You gotta stop smoking on the goddamn weed, Travis. God damn it.
But yeah, so we talked about breakups.
The last one, I know that's a bad thing about it. The last one on that list was your favorite one at all, and I was holding on to it. Bad communication.
Now, what do you
No.
consider to be bad communication, Mr. Stevenson?
Lady J, I'm not doing this with you.
I'm just saying, what do you consider bad communication? I have my definition of bad communication. Let's hear yours.
First of all, your blunts are not bigger than my cigars. Trust me. I got cigars as big as baseball bats.
He said, I'm not telling her about the laundry, so I was right. I'm not telling her about laundry. And two, her food will always be taken care of. Okay, so you in there, bro. Okay.
No, but you see what he put down here?
I'm sorry if my blunts are big as your cigar. I need to smoke with him then. Let me see now. I want to see this. I ain't seen no.
Travis, I'm not dealing with you right now. You got the shit going on. Let me get back to this.
So you tell me, what do you feel is bad communication? From your woman, what type of communication you need?
Well, I need it straight up. I'm not a fucking mind reader. Never have been. I'm not good at the guessing game. A lot of times, it just takes you to be with me now, just to be able to say what you got to say. But if you say it, you got to mean what you say as well. Because a lot of people say something. A lot of people say one thing and be totally left on the total. You know what I mean? The subject be totally left on something else. So if you say, okay, this is how it's going to go, then I can live with that. But remember, when you say that, you got to stand on them two legs that you said is going to be that way. You know, another thing I like in communication is, look, if we're sitting there and I say, hey, what you want to eat? And you come at me and say, what's the favorite thing y'all like to say?
I don't care.
I don't care. That's bad communication to me.
Okay.
Lady J, it is.
Go ahead.
It is.
I respond.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I had this conversation with somebody the other day, and they said that the worst things their significant other partner can ask them is what they want to eat. As my partner, you already know what I like. Okay, so you know I like seafood. I'm not really a big steak person, stuff like that. I am very flexible and shit like that. So if you take me somewhere, I can find somewhere.
If I can get you some salmon and some you want me to talk to you tonight?
Whatever. If you can find me somewhere where I can find me something to eat, then I'm cool. I'm not picky on that.
Some good guac.
Some good guacamole. I love avocados.
Avocados, some toast.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm not picky. I will find me something to eat on this menu.
Let me keep going.
Whatever, boy. I'm just good. I'm good on whatever. I'm not the type of person like, I don't want that. I've never been like that. If you say we going to Taco Bell, I'm gonna find me something on Taco Bell menu that I want to eat.
Let you guys know very soon we will have a link that you guys can chime in and actually be seen while we're doing this in real time. So I'm already working on that. I got you, brother. I know a lot of people want to sit down at the table.
They do.
And we're going to let all you guys sit down at the table.
Now, I'm going to say what I feel.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I got to turn to you because I got to feel feel like it's going to be a couple shenanigans in there.
No. Okay, so first of all, when it comes to my partner or significant other, I'd rather you hurt my feelings than break my heart.
Tell me the truth.
I'd rather you tell me the truth and hurt my feelings than you lie to me and break my heart.
Right.
Don't give me what you think I need to hear. Give me exactly what you need from me.
Right.
I can either maneuver and change. And when I say change, I'm not saying change who I am as a person. But if you say, man, I don't like it when you talk to me like that. You make me feel like a punk ass nigga.
Make me feel like a little boy.
I feel like a little boy me. You know, I don't want my man to feel like I'm a little boy in him.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I am going to alter how I speak to you because I don't want to do anything that's going to make you feel any type of way.
Less.
Right. If you say, babe, the room getting a little too messy, I need you to
You ain't gonna be able to see that.
Is getting a little too messy, then I'm gonna say, okay, babe, I got it. Now, if it's your jaws on the floor, then you get your shit.
Get your jaws up.
Right. But if it's something that I'm not doing, I'd rather you tell me than you not tell me and say, oh, well, I'm dealing with such and such because she don't do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You never gave me the opportunity to fix it.
A lot of people don't give you the opportunity to jump right into it.
If you say, I don't know if you ever watch, what's their name? It's the married couple, the two light-skinned people. One of them play on sisters, a guy and a woman. They get their name Kadeem and something else. But anyway, they do a podcast too.
You mean the sister?
The guy plays on a show called Sisters that Tyler Perry wrote.
Okay.
Right, but they're a couple. They do a podcast, and one of their issues
just had a baby.
Yes,
gotcha.
And he talks about in their podcast how in their relationship, sex was a problem. He has a very high sex drive, and she was like, I don't feel like it. I don't want to. And he was like, okay, well, you're my wife. I don't want to sleep with anybody else. I want to sleep with you, But she was like always tired, didn't want to do that, and he was like, okay, so what do you want me to do? So she turned around and told him, but then find you somebody else you can have sex with.
Boy, stop.
So when she said that, he was like, he was like, it's not what I wanted. He was like, but I wasn't let you pump me. So he went out. He's like, nothing happened because, I explained to the woman I was married and I just wanted the physical part. And she was like, I'm not really down with that. He was like, and I started to like her. So that was a problem. He was like, if I liked you, then it could be something totally different. Mm-hmm. Anyway, long story short is if your man telling you, sis, he don't want to sleep with nobody else. He want to sleep with you. Girl, if you don't take you a 5-hour energy and get in this room and make shit pop, he's telling you. He's not sitting here saying, I'm not getting no sex, so I'm gonna go out here and sleep with Sue, Pam, and whatever.
Come on, give me this good 15
He's telling you, I want you.
Come on, give me this good 15 minutes.
Man, you know how many women would love that?
I haven't got anything else.
You say, I roll it, don't play. I want to see. So if I could communicate better, y'all saying everything, I need to come sit at the table soon. He said, tell him, girl. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be able to say it and do it and follow through. If your man is telling you something that he wants, either communicate, but I can't give you that.
But I give you this.
Compromise. Or you're gonna say, I'm gonna do this. Cause see, my thing is, tell me how you want it. Like I tell people all the time, I'm great at following directions. Tell me what you want, and I'm gonna give it to you how you want it.
Now look. Now don't tell her what you want, and don't be prepared for her to give it to you now. Cause then hold on now. You be like, hey, I want you to lift my leg up and look,
here we go.
You know I had to bring it in there. I wouldn't be me.
But then also, you got to be ready to do it too.
Right.
Because if I tell you, I need
you to blow
some bunny heels and a whip and some handcuffs. I don't want to hear, I can't do that. I'm scared. See, now look, I'm telling you what I want, and you're telling me you can't do it. So if I go out here to Paul, and Paul gonna choke me, and Paul gonna get these handcuffs, and Paul gonna get this whip, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear.
Oh my God!
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear because I'm telling you what I want. I don't want to. I ain't gonna let nobody do this to me. Well then, see, we got a problem. What he said?
He's so silly.
Left, right, up, don't swear about that. Polly, left, right, up, don't swear about that. Sit on my face, but there's once in a while, so I can breathe. Hey, that's not a problem. We could do that. Polly, if you're not prepared to take care of more than one woman, Polly, is not
what you
want. Polly is just not having more than one bedroom partner. Mm-hmm. It's about taking care of two different families, pretty much, and making them one family.
I got enough problems taking care of one.
Listen, you don't want them problems. Now, we talked about breakups. Now let's talk about being on a break.
Ooh. Now we gotta make it quicker, brother. time.
Oh, that's fine. That's easy.
Okay.
Being on a break don't mean you have a hall pass to go fuck what you want and do what you want. That's not what on a break means. It's not what that means. I've been in marriage, been separated multiple times. That is not what that means.
So what is separating you there?
Depends on what y'all rules of separation are. If you separate and your significant other say okay, well then you do what you do. You do you and I do me.
Okay.
Then you got a right to do you and you let her do her. Okay. But if the ground rules are we just need time to get our minds together, think clearly, find out what we want to do. There needs to be a time frame. We're not going to be separated for 5 years for you to figure out what the fuck you want.
Right.
You're wasting my time. I missed the right walk through the door and you right here bullshitting and bojangling.
You said bojangling.
I'm just saying.
That's like
yes. And you gotta make moves within that break.
Right. You gotta do something.
Right. And it made me think of, I don't know if you remember that Friends episode where Rachel and what's the dude name was on the break? Ross. And he slept with a woman and he was still like, you cheated on me. He was like, well, we were on a break. That didn't mean go out and fuck whatever. That meant we were supposed to be taking time for ourselves to get ourselves together.
He's so stupid.
You know, ain't no such thing as a break.
Ain't no
fuck out of here. And you know what? I believe that too. To me, if you need a break from me, then
we got more issues.
Right.
We got other issues that we need to talk about, because if you honestly need a break from me, then yes, we have some other issues.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm on a break.
Right.
And one of the rules of being a break is to occupy your mind, occupy your time, so you don't think. See, I have a hard time doing that. If I'm on a break and we not doing what we normally do, in my head, I'm gonna constantly think about what he doing, who he with, all that kind of shit. That's agony. I don't ever want to be in that situation.
Crazy like that.
Right. I don't ever want to be in a situation like that ever. I've been there, done that. I don't want to do that no more. So either we on,
or we off.
Or we off. We ain't doing this in between shit.
All right. So I think we pretty much hit that topic on the head. But I got next topic next week.
Oh Lord, what we doing?
Dating in your 30s and 40s. Ooh, the struggle.
I am not for the streets.
Oh God, it's a struggle.
These streets out here.
Oh,
they shitty.
Oh God.
Did he say he triple talk to what?
You
it sounds like you fell for the break thing. I did. I ain't gonna even lie. I did.
Oh,
I did. I fell for the break shit.
Now, want to tell you guys this. We do have a group page that we have. It's Late Night at the Table Podcast. Hit it like that. Join the group. You'll see a lot of other stuff that we talk about. There's other people there. Advertise. You can advertise. Mm-hmm. You can, if you got events going on, you put all that stuff right there. You know what I mean? Now, we do monitor it very well. So if you put the scam shit on there, it will be taken down as fast as you put it up there. Once again, Lady J, the 9th?
The 9th of June, Open Smoke at Lot Cigars. We're doing it every second Thursday of the month. It is bring all your talents. If you're a poet, if you sing, if you do a dialogue, a little Bojangles, want to dance a little something, do a monologue, whatever you want to do, bring your talents to Lot Cigars, 78th Street. I will put another flyer, put the flyers in the group. And I also put them on my Lady J page so you guys can see exactly what's going on. Shout out to Lot Cigars. So, yeah, we're doing some things.
Yes, we are. Yes, she is. But, you know, everything that Lady J does, you know, the boss man is not going to be far behind. So, that night, Lady J, I will be in the building.
All right. You gonna sing?
What? I'm going to shoo-doo-doo-doo.
What's up, Doris? know what?
You wasn't ready for the last part,
I
was you?
was not. I don't think anybody was. So anything else you want to say, boss man?
Oh, no, I am good. I feel so good to be back, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Catch us next week, same time, same place.
We're gonna say between 9 and 9:30.
Yes, it does take me a little while to get shit together because we don't run just a regular podcast, people. We do platforms on a lot of we stream on a lot of platforms, so it does take me a second. And it takes Lady J a second to get her things up and running too. So bear with us, but we will be there. I do enjoy doing this. I know she does too.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want you guys to bear with us, and we'll be there when we be there.
All right, everybody.
All right.
You guys have a great night. All right.
Yeah.